Okay, so I just had a thought. Leadership is kind. And I'm a firm believer of life is, in a sense, linear. I hope I'm saying this right, but it's linear. Like all things apply, right? So how you are in your real life, in your heart, is how you are in the world. That's just how that works out. Debate me. It's my opinion. I'm standing on it. But leadership is kind. When you have, not weak. Let's be clear about that, because some people believe, oh, when you're a leader, you got to be this, you got to be that. No, you got to be strong to be a leader. But kindness is the thing. When you look at leadership, it is kind. It is nurturing. It is. I'm gonna take you under my wing and I'm gonna show you this. Like, because when you're in leadership, these are your people, these are your team. You're supposed to take care of them. When you take care of them and you show that you care for them, they care for you. And I mean, again, somebody can debate me, but I know that there is enough of us that would fight for the fact that having a kind and a caring boss, and they might not take no shit. That's different. Again, not weak, but kind. Those the motherfuckers that you want to follow. Those the people you willing to go to war for, because you know they willing to go to war for you. You know what I'm saying? So literally, just like literally had that thought. Leadership is kind. Okay, so let me flip it. I told you everything is linear, right? So there's this huge debate between men and women, which I'm not going to make my content about that, or what I want to say to the world about that, because I don't think it's a us against them type of thing. I'm going to say it. It's not a us against them. We all need each other. So I'm on our team and I'm on their team. But when you talk about men leading women, it's kind. It's you showing her that you know how to love her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that. It's her knowing that you got her. Leadership is kind. She will follow your footsteps and potentially worship the ground that you walk on, if that is what you want, if you are kind to her. And I don't want to hear this us against them, because again, ladies, let's be clear. Y'all be acting like some bitchs sometimes. We gotta let them love us. We gotta drop all our baggages. But I'm gonna tell you, our baggage. But I'm gonna tell you something. I had a thought with somebody the other day, actually yesterday, a really good friend of mine, his younger brother, and he was asking some dating advice. He wants to be married at some point. He's 24. I think that's not a bad age to, be thinking about that, because it might not happen overnight. But gave him some advice, and I was like, wow, that's good. But I was telling him that I kind of lost my train of thought. Bear with me on that. What was I about to say? I was telling him that he needed to write down his expectations of a wife. Like, it sounds silly, but it's true. Successful people plan. And so relationships are no different. So I told him, I said, you should write down a list of the stuff that you want for your wife, right? Everybody's running around talking about they dating with intention. What does that mean? All right. I've talked to a couple people who've said it, and I mean, I hear them and I get it, but y'all don't know how to obtain it. So literally writing down a list of things that you want in your potential mate. And if you're so-called dating with intention, then start having those conversations. Literally. Have those conversations. I'm advocating for that. Like, let's start having those conversations. And it starts with knowing what you want, though. So if you write it down, then you'll be able to go on a date and say, okay, I'm dating with intention. I like her. She pretty. He nice looking. Whatever. Okay, that check. We went through that. Whatever else is on your list, check that we went through that. Then at some point you have to be able to not only check stuff off of your list, but here's what I don't think is fair. When we go for jobs, we give them our resume. I think that, and we'll give them our resume and we do an interview to get the note, for them to get to know us. And the one thing that we don't do enough in our dating life, that again, life is linear, that we do in our business life is have a discussion about what your expectations are. When you go and get that job, they tell you what their expectations of you are. And you get to say, oh, no, they tripping. They ain't paying enough for that, right? It's the same thing. Oh, no, she tripping. I ain't doing it. Because those are my boundaries. And it's linear. It goes both ways. But we have to be able to, you have to, again, and it just kind of goes back to what I always say, that you got to know you. But write that shit down. You can't obtain what it is that you don't know that you want or need. We're so small-sided. You want them Jordans, you go get them. They come out on Saturday, you gonna plan to go get them on Saturday, this, that, and the other. Your life is the same. You're not doing it right. In real life, like, you're not doing it right. All right.